I think the EIR and the GPU need revision to address these issues, and I think we all need more time to consider these and other important matters. I encourage extension of the comment period. Thank you.
Thank you. Richard Johnson, followed by Claire Lobel.
Good afternoon, supervisors, audience members, public, and the press. Are the press here? My name is Richard Johnson, and I'm here representing the Green Party of Mendocino County. And I want to point out I've been an environmental publisher and reporter here for 27 years, since 1982. I don't need more time to read this document. It's inadequate. The reason I say that is because there is no fundamental revision of the general plan as it was written and submitted in 1981 and has been in effect since then. 28 years, the length of my residence here, citizenship in the county. And during that time, we've seen how inadequate the general plan is. We have the evidence. Land use has been balkanized. Georgia Pacific has cut and run. Louisiana Pacific cut and run. The salmon streams have been silted up to the point where the season is closed. There is now a condition of general unemployment in the county that could have been avoided had we heeded the words of the gentleman from Willits, Hans, who suggested the Special Forest Practices Act that the previous Board of Supervisors struggled against and ultimately defeated. What we have here is a case of Wild West unplanning. We have an ideology in the general society here and an ideology among the supervisors that planning is somehow communistic, antithetical to American values, and enforcement of the Wild West model of development. The first guy there who can shoot whoever was there first can take whatever they want and hold off all comers and become rich by selling off what he has stolen. And that is the official motto of Mendocino County, translated from the Latin, means grab what you can and keep it any way you can. And that's the philosophy of this Board of Supervisors and the philosophy represented in this planning, so-called planning document, which is in fact an avoidance of planning. The energy element has been gutted. There's no real consideration of global warming or the fact that peak oil will soon be upon us and we need to produce our own food. The agricultural rules are such that vegetable culture is specifically discouraged in favor of large-scale hay production. And then the Ukiah Valley Area Plan, EIR, decision to go for maximum built out ignores the fact that we're going to lose our commuter culture and we're going to have to become self-sufficient in Mendocino County. My mitigation for this situation is all of you need to be replaced by real environmentalists. Thank you.
Claire LaBelle, followed by John McCowan.
Good afternoon. I have just a question for the board, and I guess for the planning team. It became very clear to me before the hearing even started that the board was not going to make a decision today. But I haven't heard when you plan to make the decision. You're taking input, and you have your regular meetings. Is that when you're going to be making the decision? Are you going to be getting it out to the public as to when your decision is going to be made? Will there be further opportunity for discussion or for taking information from the public?
The answer will be coming right behind you. How's that?
The answer? Oh, who is that? Oh, there she is. Come right behind me and give me the answer.
Well, just, this is part of a process, And so this is the public review draft, and we're taking the public comment now. The goal is, over the next couple of months, to then review and respond to all of the public comments that have been made during that period, as well as has been said, listening to other comments that may have been made either before or after the public comment period. In January, you'll notice we're not saying when in January. We do have to preserve some flexibility here. But in January, the goal is to have the final general plan update and EIR released for public review. Then there will be a series of public hearings with the Planning Commission, and then it will go to the board. And it is at that point, the culmination of those public hearings, that they would be actually approving, I guess, certifying the EIR and approving the general plan. And so the goal is that that occurs in March.
March.
Right.
Unless the board decides today to extend the comment period.
It would depend on how long they decide to extend the comment period. If it's within reason, we will do our best to stick with this time frame. If it's longer than that, then yes, it will push out the time frame. When would the public see this again? Sometime in January is when the drafts would be released, or at